today. I have a good feeling about this.
Yeah, I hope it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun if I don't screw up too bad.
Well,
Yeah,
it could be same here, so you know.
yeah. I was thinking I might if I feel like swearing, I just said screw up. I'm gonna cut this from YouTube. I'm pretty sure of that. But I'll hit the mute button and then I hope I let's see. I'm gonna say a bad word.
Okay.
It didn't come through. No,
No,
no, good. So let's see. But then I have to remember to put it back because otherwise
you
awkward.
can swear in Finnish, right?
I could. I could maybe. I think YouTube is it's Google and they're really smart, so they can
Oh,
they
yeah.
can they can they can they can probably recognize Finnish swear words. All right. So my watch is saying pretty much close to 6 o'clock. Finnish time 5 o'clock CET or CEST. So let me get rid of this one here and do a little bit of modification. I think it looks quite nice. Maybe like this. All right, that's the first place, and we'll get it rolling. All right, everybody there. This is a big pleasure of mine today. Our guest is a brilliant gomoku player. Besides a fierce competitor, she's also a super sparkly personality. Without much further ado, for the session's 5th episode, I welcome my good friend Pavlina, Paaja or Paaja Brdková. Sorry for bad pronunciation. Welcome.
Thank you. It's fine by the pronunciation. I get that often. I know it's hard.
How do you say your surname for the record?
Brdková.
Brdková.
Yeah,
So it
yeah,
goes a little bit up.
yeah, but it's fine. Like I
Nice.
get that often.
How about your nickname? What does that stand for?
Well, in Czech we do the shortcuts for the names, and Paaja is kind of shortcut for Pavlína.
Ah,
And because you usually don't have like just 4 letters, so I add one A as well. So, and that's also for the longer A. So, yeah, that's it.
nice. And in Czech language, you have the A with the slight.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Lobe. Lobe was one that wrote it down, and I was like, okay, all right. Well, I'm learning a little bit, and thanks for the explanation. So this was actually a very quick preparation. I want to really thank you for joining this week because we were actually talking about this yesterday. So you didn't have 2 weeks or 3 weeks time to prepare for this, right?
Yeah, so don't expect much.
No, I am absolutely, and we did have a little bit of pre-session. We talked about the topics, and I think it's gonna be an interesting one. What I would like to ask you and learn a little bit about you as a player, Gomoku player. Your background. When did you start playing? When did you start getting good? Yes, you are already good,
Oh,
and and also what do you how do you approach the game? What do you like about it? And get some insight on that. You promised also show maybe a couple games to me
yeah.
that you played recently or not so recently, and then who knows? Maybe we'll have a little bit of time and energy. We could do a couple of games as well live. We'll see how. I'm thinking this might be a big mistake on my part, but we'll get to that. So, but anyways, it's gonna be a nice episode ahead. So, first of all, When did you start playing?
Uh, I started real young because in Czech we call gomoku piškvorky, and like it's really children games, so you can play it like everywhere on the paper, and usually it's also favorite game at school because you can play it like during the lessons and so on. So I started really young, like playing with my father. I don't know, I was like 7, and
Nice.
he give me more moves and I still lose, so I was like completely crappy player. And then we in Czech, our like student, I don't know how they call it, but they started the high school tournament in Piškvorky, like the team tournament, and it was mostly for the high schools, but we get some loophole in the wording. So I started playing this tournament even younger when I supposed to be, like year younger.
Yeah.
And that was funny because when we went for our first tour, it was team one, so we were 5 of us and all one year younger than the others, and they were just laughing at us that we are small kids and you know that. And then we make it to the next level because there are like regions one, then the districts one, and the grand finale.
Yeah.
And we just make it to the district ones, and everyone was so surprised. So that's probably the one I would say I started playing, and that was 2008. So it's quite a long time ago.
It's 2008.
Yeah,
That's 4 years before your Gomoku World profile has your first games.
yeah, yeah.
So what
And
happened on those 4 years?
well, I usually every year I attended the high school tournaments,
Yeah.
and I met Martes there.
Okay.
And he noticed me that I'm playing good, and we started to like had the training on Playok, or yeah, it was just Playok, I think. And we started playing and just meeting on the tournaments, and it was nice. And then my team at 2011 made it to the grand final in Brno.
Yeah.
And during these finals, there are always like people from the Czech Federation, just like doing the like professional side of it, and you can play with them like on the boards. And I was playing with Peroxide, and I started the game, and we played and played, and after that, like Peroxide made it to the like really not really good position, so I was winning, and then came Aleš Rybka,
Yeah.
and he just started to laugh because Peroxide was losing, and then like other players came by and just like laughing on Peroxide that he's losing with some girl. And
Yeah.
then Aleš invited me to my first fish party, which was 2012, and that started my career with the Czech Federation.
For the viewers, Fish Party is named
Yeah,
after Aleš.
yeah.
Is that correct? That's
Yeah,
actually
because
my understanding.
yeah, because Rybka is like
Fish,
in
small fish.
translation to English fish. And it was also my kind of awakening about the Gomoku players because like I know only Martes, and I'm sure that all of the people know Martes, and that's the player I would get for a logical game, like when you say chess, or because that's the logic game, you just see the nerds and like these kind of people like focusing on the game and so on. So I was like going to the fish party and thought, okay, that's gonna be like full of nerds, like I don't know what to do with them and like how to talk to them, and because
Yeah.
I don't consider myself as a nerd. And the year like 2012, on the fish party there was full of Polish people, and I also met deathbat for the first time, and that's like two completely different people. Like that's how they are party people. So my first encounter with Polish players, it was like, I don't know, 5 of them, I think, and there was a table full of vodka
Yeah,
behind them, and it was like,
sounds about
okay,
right.
okay. So that's the tournament in Logic game. Like, yeah, I was completely taken by surprise by that, and it was like nice surprise because I really enjoyed that people, and you can meet like completely different people
Yeah.
around this game. It's really
That's
nice.
true. That's true. And we're talking yesterday about that a little bit as well.
Yeah,
It's so many different nationals, so many age groups. Then you have these 20 somethings that are ruling the game. 20,
exactly.
23-year-old Zoli was the first guest here, and the sixth one next week will be Martin Höbemäki, who is 23 as well. And then you have these old farts like myself, 40, 40,
Yeah,
40-year old already. So, but um, great story, and great to see that there are such things, that the school tournaments that can actually give a leeway and good training for the early years,
yeah.
for people.
That's really good. And like then I tried because 2012 was my last year at the high school, so I tried to make it like, I know there are not a lot of girls in Gomoku, so I made like kind of, not like a protest, but I made a team just from the girls. We were 5 girls, and we made it to the final.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
actually, the 5 girls of my team was the majority of the girls in Brno, so that was kind of funny, I think.
Inspirational stuff
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
And it was also nice to hear, like, because I don't know why, but when you are playing with other boys, there you can get like the things like, oh, I lost with the girl,
Yeah.
like really, really sad, saying like I lost with the girl, and I really
Yeah.
enjoy that.
Yeah.
Like when I won and I heard like, oh, I lost with the girl.
I guess that's the
This
same
was
with
so funny.
poker as well. And
Yeah,
when women girls and women can learn to exploit that and exploit that as a weakness, whether that's
yeah,
poker or any kind of game, I'm sure it must be nice. And
yeah. It's kind of,
I can admit, previously I would never do that again. But previously in my life when I was playing that, of course. Um, unless you know that a person is a good player, if it's a woman, it has been easier to maybe not think them as a serious opponent, and that is wrong, absolutely. And
yeah.
there are
It's like little
great
bit of
women players.
satisfaction.
Yeah, great
Yeah.
women players as well. And wanted to lift you up. I noticed, I was browsing Gomoku World not that
Uh-huh.
long ago, maybe a year ago. I noticed your article there that actually gave me the first idea that if and when I start doing this, it would be really good to have a conversation with you as well. And you had written an interview or an article about your tournament, and you actually did pretty well. So here on the first scene, I have the basics laid out. Um, you were doing really good rating wise, just a couple years ago, and you actually, let me see if I can change it fairly quickly. So I have this kind of picture with
Oh yeah.
with the diplomas, and uh, there were some very good players. So I forgot to close my messenger there. My bad. Um, but look at this. these rankings. So if I look at myself ever as a gomoku player with those people, I would probably be somewhere in the 3 point, maybe 3.5 point place. So
Well, I wouldn't expect myself that high as well, so
to get
I don't know what happened.
to get a third place there. But even a couple years before that, we were talking with Marko Pellikka the other day, and we're looking at some of, I think, his last tournament, or at least last Komoku tournament, which happened to be in Czech Republic. I think he did pretty good on that tournament. That was many years before this, so must have been 2015 or something, 14 or 15, perhaps even 13, and you were up there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not medal places, but really high up there. I think Marco might have been like 5th and you were 6th out of 20 something. So
Oh, okay. I don't really remember my tournament, so sorry.
yeah, and that actually brings me one thing that I really like, that your approach is not that much into the medal positions or winning that much, but perhaps at least I've gotten that idea that you're there to enjoy the game and learn.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm really bad by remembering something, like memorizing,
Yeah.
and I can't just like remember it. So I just going the way to like enjoy the game and playing by the instincts and always like defending myself. It looks good, so I will play there. So that's my approach.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you ever prepare for tournaments, like
well,
theory wise?
I only prepare when I'm going to the team tournaments because
Yeah.
you don't know, you know, I don't want to screw for
Other
my
people.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like for the individual tournaments, I don't think I ever analyze anything like by that. I just play the games with other people. That's like for me enough because I know that I won't remember it any if I go by myself. Yeah, and for the tournaments, I always trying to be the best female, and sometimes it's really like easy because I'm the only female.
Have there been any Gomoku female championships with
No, I
Gomoku?
don't think so. I think it's always like mixed up, so
Would
I'm
be
trying to be.
would be really interesting to see you play Renju sometime for
Haha.
the women's competition
Well,
as well.
I played Ranger twice in my life, like for the tournament, because the Ranger tournament was part of Deskohrani in
Yeah.
Prague, and both of the times it was because we needed people. So I was just like adding count to the people. Yeah, I remember when I played with Greggy, I choose black, and he told me that he will win by falling me. So that was like we waited the whole game for me to make a fall.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
that was funny.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Renju is another level. I just like can't think about the falls, and you know when you get the gomoku logic, it's really hard to get to Renju as well. So at least for me.
They are a little bit different games, and uh, as you mentioned, uh, the it's very usual to start the game with piskuorkki. In Finnish, we call it ristinolla. It's
Uh-huh.
basic 5 in a row crosses and knots
Yeah.
game, and then to advance from there to gomoku. Very few advance straight to Renju. When I started the game, I started 2002 with Gomoku, so nearly 20 years ago. There was no competitive Gomoku back then, so
Uh-huh.
there was no such thing as swap 2. So it was only a stage in that world. It
Yeah.
was only a stage to jump to Renju if you were capable of doing that jump and interested enough to do that jump. Now the world is totally different because the Gomoku Swap Gomoku is very beautiful game, and I think it's very different game. It needs to be you need to be fighting from the beginning, fighting with Gomoku. Renju, you can relax a little bit. You can give some leeway. And these are
Yeah.
not my words. These are actually words that I've learned over the last sessions within the last month or so. And I agree. But my point is that Gomoku itself is a competitive game now and a really beautiful game as well. And I couldn't say which is harder anymore. Before, Renju was, of course, harder, but now if you look at the best Gomoku players and World Championship plays, the calculations required for wild openings, I wouldn't say it's not hard. The other way to say is Renju is easy because you have so much theory that if you study enough theory, then it's easy. But I'm not qualified to make those claims either way. And as I think of you as relaxed player who doesn't stress too much, goes to tournaments to compete, but no pressure. I find myself to be the same as well. I go there to meet friends in tournaments and enjoy, have a couple of pictures, maybe a couple of beers, and see some old friends, make some new friends. And if I play a tournament in the recent years, it hasn't been super prepared. Maybe that changed, but at the moment, I like where I am, and I think like level wise, we are quite similar.
Yeah.
Like if I look at your place and your results, I would, in Renju terms, I would put you somewhere, similar ranking, maybe 2 dan level, 1 dan, 2 dan, perhaps 3 dan, somewhere there, where I used to be at least. Let's hope I'm not talking myself into a bucket now. If we are playing later on, I might regret making these statements. But anyways, my point is that I've heard it a few times recently that some people have said that it's kind of a shame that Gomoku levels are so divided. You have excellent players up there, the best they can be, world champion levels or excellent players, and then you have beginners. But you don't really have the mid-level players, and I consider myself mid-level player. I'm not a beginner. I'm not the world champion level, so I must be somewhere in the middle, and I'm fine with it. So
Yeah, I consider myself in the middle as well.
yeah,
Like, I
yeah,
wouldn't say, like, I can play with the top players. Like,
yeah,
I already won with Pavlína,
mm,
so I consider him as a really top player.
yes,
And I can make some nice games with Puholek or maybe even Zoli, like sometimes, like if I have the good day. But
that
I
is
have,
really inspirational, and that's how you should approach it, I think.
and then I can have a like bad day and just lose with like some beginners as well. So
Yeah,
it's really depending on the day, I would say.
yeah. I think it's being with the game for, well, quite long. There are
Yeah,
people who have been with the game for 50 years, but I've seen so many youngsters reach 5 dan, 6 dan, 7 dan level, and then when they can't compete, they don't have time, they have family lives, or maybe they are busy at work or something else happens, then they feel like they don't want to compete, they don't want to play anymore if it's not at the highest level. And I think that's a big shame, or it's a pity, because like, at least for me, it's about the community. It's about meeting friends, old friends in tournaments, and enjoying the game. Like
Yeah, exactly.
I can enjoy the beauty of the game, whether that's Gomoku or Renju, and like play and admit that yes, I could be better if I did my work. If I played more, I would get better. If I did my homework, I learned tactics, I learned theory. Yes, I could get better, right? But I can still be happy and enjoy the game. And I just think that I hope more people will turn the same, and maybe even some retired players, they get the feeling like if they were 5 dan, 6 dan player at some point, 7 dan, and they haven't played for 5 years or 10 years, nobody expects anything, and it doesn't matter if you do mistakes. So like it's kind of in poker terms, it's kind of a free roll at that point. You can play, nobody expects anything. If you win, good. If you lose, well, so what? So
Yeah, exactly.
that's one approach I have with this as well, and show that yes, you can be kind of happy player, even somewhere in the middle,
In the
right?
middle, yeah. And you also enjoyed the game, like at least for me, it's like when I'm playing live and I'm just like getting focused on the game. It's kind of feel like meditation. Like you
Yeah.
just see the board and like trying to count something at least. And like you're just focusing on one thing and you don't think about other things. That it's really nice for me. Like I really miss the live tournament now.
Yeah. To say that I missed live tournaments as well. It's silly because over the last 10 years I played a handful of tournaments, but I do miss them, and we'll get them back. We'll get them back.
Yeah, hope so.
So that was quite nice introduction on as into how do you approach the game and start of the game. You played online. I checked your Play OK or Kurnik records. You played there about 1,000 games, and then on Gomoku World you have about 200 live games, uh, around averaging 3, 4, maybe 5 live tournaments a year. What do you think? You consider yourself more of an online gamer or live gamer?
I definitely like because like for me the online games I can't really focus on them. For me it's just like clicking or I don't know how to put it because like I can't really focus for the online games, so I really enjoy the live ones because I know that I'm playing better, I hope.
Yeah. If you're
And
playing,
I really like the environment of the tournament, so and the people. Like you said that I'm not really the competitive player, I would say. So I really enjoy the other things of the tournament. Like we go to the pub in the evening. I saw the people I didn't see like for the year. So that's more like overall that I like the live games more than the online ones.
I wish we had more of that here in Finland as well. Now the bars are closed everywhere in the world,
Yeah,
basically. But when those open, it would be nice to play live, and places like Prague and places like Tallinn. Such a luxury when you have a community there and
exactly.
you can just ping a message. I was almost saying you could call, but people don't call anymore. So
Yeah, true.
just ping a message, just a quick WhatsApp. Hey, shall we meet? And yeah, and it's good beer in Czech Republic.
Sure.
Great beer. Not that expensive either. Can you imagine you go for a Czech bar in Helsinki, you pay 9 euros for a pint.
Well, I was in Sweden, so yeah, I can
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah, in Stockholm it might be even tougher. So yeah.
Yeah.
So you mentioned quick games online. What do you mean quick games? Do you like more like 1 or 2 minutes, or 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes?
Well, for me, uh, I really suck at 1 minute. It's just like I'm more focusing on time than on the moves.
Same here.
So,
Same
so
here.
it's
Same.
really bad with me to play 1 minute. And yeah, I usually online I usually play 5, 7, or 10 minutes.
Maybe we'll try the 10 minutes later on if you have
Yeah,
energy at the end of the.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, because if it's less than 5, then
Then
half of
it's really bad. Yeah,
yeah half of my capacity goes
to the
goes
time.
to,
Yeah,
yeah, like how many seconds do I have left? So
yeah.
I guess Solly taught me something there, but it hasn't really sunk in yet properly.
Yeah.
And have you dabbled into offline gaming at all, like correspondence?
No,
Not really. All
not
right.
not really. I remember when I was playing the high school, I played on Cathedral, which was introduced me by Martes, and you have like 1 week for a move or something like that. But yeah, I played a couple of games and that was it.
All right.
I usually just like forgot I need to play, so I lost by time as well. So yeah.
Nice. And as a player, what kind of ambitions you might have, or what are you looking to accomplish as a player?
Well, I would really like to start playing again, but I don't have the motivation now because there are no live tournaments, and as I said, I don't like really the online ones.
Yeah.
So once we get to normal, I would like to play again and just like get to my usual average level. And yeah, I don't really have any expectation. Like I know that I won't be the world champion. I know that I like won't be even the Czech champion. So
Maybe that
I just
change once we introduce the women's world champions.
yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
you'll
I
get a
can
little
be
bit.
the best Czech player near like my hometown, let's say, or near my age or something
You
like
should
narrow the
you
the,
should
the
go to
group
a
down.
shopping center, take a board and some stones, and claim
Yeah,
that
exactly. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
the best in this town. Prove me wrong.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's like you just need to narrow the group you are need to be best of.
Yeah. Any name dropping? Biggest mentors? How about biggest rivals? Somebody you wanna throw some names
Well,
for the
as
grind?
the biggest mentor, I would say Martes because he started to train me. Then uh, also Peroxide and all the people like because in Czech we did the Prague club, which we were meeting in the tea room and
Yeah.
just playing gomoku. So I get a lot from that as well. So it was Kedloop, Peroxide, Greggy,
Mm.
sometimes Death, but came. I don't know who else. I can't really remember. Yeah,
Anybody?
also like in when there was the first team Gomoku championship in Hungary, Ondik tried to teach me one scheme. That was really funny because I couldn't remember the moves, like even the first three moves.
Happened to me.
And
Yeah.
it was Ondik and Bano teaching me and Greggy the same scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really bad. Sorry for
Once
that.
once once I learned 15 moves. I don't remember some Russian opponent, and it was really tough, and it was some very complicated theory, and I could remember 15 moves, and then I made a mistake, silly mistake, just something really stupid, and yeah, people were really disappointed.
Yeah, and actually it was like the scheme. I was so worried I put the scheme like wrong on the
Yeah.
board. That was my biggest worry, like to put the freeze 3 stones. Right. I was like, oh, yeah, that was funny. And as for the rivals, I would say all the other girls on the tournament for sure, because
And
I want to be the best female.
anybody in particular you get to play very often?
It's usually Soncha,
Yeah.
because she's the only one going to the tournament as well, and Madly when we are
Yes.
like in the foreign country. Usually, Madly is there as well, and then
Madly's been in Czech Republic as well, like
yeah,
good
that's
few
true.
times.
And I also mentioned Bone Slash and Cherok because they started after me, but they had really fast progress, and I was always like, oh yeah, they should be like, I should be better than them. And
Yeah.
because of their progress, I was like getting worse and worse, and they were getting better and better. And and always like during the tournaments, I just want to like put the good game with them.
Yeah.
And always and actually there's angst because of his opening, right? That's a rival as well because we just need to play the angst opening together. So,
What do you do? Do you have any other hobbies besides Gomoku?
well, when I finished my university, I started working as a technological designer of hydropower plants. So basically, I'm drawing the hydropower plants now. And actually, I was studying it, so it should be fine, and it's quite fun as well.
Complicated.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's more complicated when you go on site, like, yeah, because we are talking about like really small turbines, and then you have the big ones like 4.5 meter, and you just like need to put it in place like in millimeters. That's really hard, and yeah, but it's fun. It's nice and it's interesting to do that. Another
Requires.
hobby.
Yep.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and other hobbies. Uh, I really like skiing. I started when I was young, and I did my skiing instructor license as well. So I really enjoy that. Yeah, like I get
Spending
to
most
hike.
of the winter is at slope.
Yeah, definitely. Not this year. Like this
Not
was
this
my first year when I wasn't been like in the mountains actually, like on skis for like when I started when I was 4, and this is my first year without skiing. It's really weird. Yeah, and during Corona I get really to hiking because like what else you can do?
You can do
Actually,
running.
well, I hate running, so
Me
no
too.
hiking. Hiking is well, you hate running, and what you did like the challenge like 40 kilometers or what I saw on Facebook. Really?
Yeah.
You hate running?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see on July how far I can push it. It's gonna be tough, but yeah. 2 days ago was another a little bit shy of marathon, but yeah,
Oh,
it's not enjoyable at those lengths. So we have a comment on chat. You should play a game together at the end. I would love to see that. Great stream. Thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I really like to play.
Yeah, sure.
I really,
Me too.
I really like. Even I'm rooting for you. Like I really like to see a great game. But like I'm, if we're playing Gomoku, like you have what 1,500 games or something on you with Gomoku. I've got like a couple dozen. I played 15 years ago. I played Gomoku a lot, but it's not the same game.
Yeah.
Bonslash saying 120 minutes ideally for fun, right? for right, yeah. It would be
Oh,
nice, play and just stare at the board, not stare at the screen, but maybe stare at this board or got
yeah,
one of those
yeah,
Chinese big boards there. Maybe I can
yeah. I
show.
can play that live, but not online. Like, no,
There is this
no way.
this big board here. So it would be nice to play on a real board and just stare at the board and.
Yeah.
But let's try a couple games and if I lose couple games for stupid mistakes, then I'm fine with that. But I'm a little bit terrified already, and we'll
Yeah,
have
me too, to be honest.
we'll have like the whole Central Europe, all basically the whole world.
Laughing at us, like,
Yeah, no,
yeah,
rooting for
what are
you
you
and
doing?
rooting for you and yeah. Well, I tried during the stream with Zoli, like he said when we prepared, he said, okay, at the end he could show some moves
Yeah,
on um, Play OK or was it Play 5, and I thought that he was showing some moves like some analyses, and when we were at that point, 3 hours in our conversation, he said, let's play some 1 minute game.
okay, yeah.
So yeah,
Enjoy.
we played a couple of games and I was useless, absolutely useless. I cut them, so you won't see them at YouTube stream anymore. I cut those out because it's not entertaining to see me in agony and just like yeah, playing against the best in the world for 1 minute when you
Yeah,
haven't played 1 minute games and you're not particularly any good at 1 minute. But hey, if a guest requires something, then must oblige. I think that's the Twitch rule. So
okay.
any other topics you'd like to cover now, or maybe move to the game analysis part?
Well, we can go to the game analysis. Like, to be honest, I won't be analyzing the games because, as I said in
Yeah.
pre-show, I don't really remember my games, and also I like when I play the moves, I just like to look good.
Yeah.
The move, like it's looking good, so I'm playing it. Like I can do some counting around it, but like it's usually like the first one I get the idea of. That's the
Well,
one.
that's great analysis as well, in my opinion. At least, it looks great because there are lines, or it looks great because there is space to develop.
Yeah,
It looks good to me because I have an intuition that there might be continuation or uh, whatever. So that's my analyzing way anyway. I have to make
yeah,
some move or resign.
exactly.
So if I'm making a move, I might as well, try to justify something. And if I'm looking at my games, which I've done now a little bit, I've gone to Renjunet, RIF's website, and browsed some of my games and surprising nice moves and patterns. And some of the games I recall. Some of the things just years and years, 10 years back, I can remember. Yeah, that was a great like position, and I was thinking of something, and I find it, in Corona
Yeah,
year, you can find enjoyment from many different activities, I suppose. So looking at your old games 10 years back,
yeah.
well,
Actually, yesterday when I was like going through my gomoku career because of like the preparation for today,
yeah,
I found the old articles from the Team Gomoku tournaments. Like we did the online reports. Oh, that was so funny. Like I was just laughing out loud because I was reading that, like the comments which Peroxide made and like all the people who wrote there, and like yeah, that was really funny.
nice, nice. So which software, which playing site would you like to show them, or do you have any suggestion? Is it play
Well,
okay or?
if you can get the links I put there,
Ah, yes. Okay. All right. I can.
like
Yeah,
it
I
was
can see
on
them.
Gomoku World,
Right.
and like usually I have the games like connected with some memories of it. Like it's not really, it doesn't have to be game wise. Sometimes it's just like because of the moment or something like that.
Yeah.
So I think yeah, that was one is with Cat Loop,
11th
and
fish party.
yeah, and I remember like the game because I really thought that I played really well. So he started, I think. Yeah, definitely he was putting the open.
So let's see. I guess production wise, I could have prepared this better. So
No, it's fine. I think it's fine.
apologies for the stream viewers. I'm super self-conscious when things are not exactly how I imagine them to be in 2 years of time, but things will work out. I'm trying to do a little bit of improvements. I'm trying to do a little bit of improvements all the time, make it fun. Different angles.
That's really funny. I like that.
All right, that technology is fun, and I like to
Yeah.
play. I like to play around to see where this takes. But it's definitely not. The production is not where I want it to be yet. But we'll see. We'll see. So the board is there,
Yeah,
and then
so if you put the opening, it was definitely Cadloops because it's the central one, so I don't play those. That's definitely his. So it's always when I got this kind of opening, I put swap 2 because I can't count it and I don't know the theory. So then there is the swap 2 from my side, and I think I was playing white, right? Yeah, so it's just like if you
yeah,
continue, so
makes sense. And then inner block,
yeah,
black is reasonable.
blocking, yeah,
White is reasonable. So
yeah,
at this moment, it looks quite nice for white. Black doesn't have any open lines.
yeah, and he put the blocking one,
So that looks good. It's blocking one.
and the next one I'm really proud of, and that's no, that's not this one, sorry.
All right. Yeah,
It's
this looks quite
and
natural. But this
the next one,
that's cheeky because
and I was really proud of myself when I put this one.
this
It's like,
line you can block here or here.
yeah, exactly,
It's nice pattern. And then
yeah, and I was really surprised that I can put up with this
nice.
move,
Yeah,
and like this
it's
game, it was my first win, and like again,
yeah.
Pavlova, and I was really proud of myself. And I really liked the game. Like
And
it
this
was
is not a direct attack either, so you didn't
yeah,
complete the 4, which is good. Most beginners would play that first.
yeah,
You didn't
yeah,
need to, so was
exactly. And I was really proud that I wasn't blocking because that's my uh, kind of
nice.
usual style of the game. I'm just
Yeah,
like blocking, and I get the initiative and like won the game. I was really happy. Yeah,
good job. That's a
yeah,
nice game.
yeah.
Great fight. And let me fetch the
And
other.
then I have the two from the Hungarian first gomoku team player championship team. Oh crap, team gomoku championship. And these two are like more because of the story behind it, not because of the playing. So the first one is with Gabor, and since it was in 2012, it was my first year in like the professional career, I would say, and I didn't really know the players, and as you know, most of the players have their nicknames. So when you go on the table, so you get the name, not the nickname.
Yeah.
And I remember that like all of the Czech players told me that Puholek has some corner opening and I should take white because it's like better to play with white for that corner opening. So I came to the desk with the board and okay, Gabor, who is it? Like who is Puholek, right? And
Yeah.
I saw the corner opening and the first like I don't know 15 minutes it was only just thinking, is it Puholek? Is it this corner? Should I take white? Like, and I didn't want to take white, but I was like, oh, this must be Puholek. And like my thinking was, oh, I really don't want the white, but I think this is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took white in the end, and I wasn't thinking about like what to play, but in my head it was like only like, is it Puholek or not? Like this kind
It's
of thinking.
interesting.
But actually, the game was quite good. Like,
so
as far as I
see.
know, Gabor is a really good player, and I was like just starting playing, so I think I didn't make mistake until like the 77. Like the beginning of the game was quite fine, and then I made mistake like in the end of the game. So I was really also proud of myself that I managed to put up with that.
So was there a swap too?
No,
No,
I
you just
took the
played
white.
white.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see the moves. This makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, blocking 3
It,
lines.
I'm just expecting it's blocking from my side mostly. But
Yeah.
and there are the moves like, yeah, I think it will look nice. Yeah, I just really don't know why I played this one, to be honest, when I'm looking at it now. It's strange to see the games like.
It is, yeah, and if you're looking at, it's not the same when you're doing the fast moves now, when
Yeah,
you're sitting and staring at the board for a long time. You know, you might be staring for 10 minutes or 20 minutes for a move and assessing which way to go and making some marginal decisions as well sometimes.
yeah,
So Samuli also told on his session that he doesn't have a clue what he thought. So analyzing later on,
yeah,
it's
exactly.
kind of difficult but it doesn't have to be exact science in my opinion. It can be speculation as well. I think that would be most quite interesting also. Let's see where that was.
Yeah,
It went to blitz and
yeah.
then you won.
Mhm.
Did you win by time or did you find
No, I think I was somewhere. Some of the three I was like blocking on the wrong side, and then he got the win. And yeah, it was really a long game, and for me it was like first encounter with the 2 hours game. So yeah, I was happy to play this, to be honest.
Yeah. It is this nice game, and it's great to see that you could find some games to show and some memories uh,
Yeah, and
to show as well.
yeah, and this one is the one with the scheme I was talking about before. Like when I was trying to remember the scheme when I was going to the table. Yeah, that one for me it's just like completely random moves when I'm seeing it.
Yeah. For a Renju player who doesn't know the schemes, this is these type of things are terrifying. But I
Yeah,
welcome them with swap 2. So if you put something like that, then be prepared to be surprised. Or if I think that you might be bluffing and you don't have anything, then I can call bluffs. But
yeah,
then be sure that you know what you're doing as well.
yeah. And this is just like because I remember it about the story around it, and also like getting draw with Peking was nice for my like big tournament
You got you
in my
got you got
early.
you got half point out of this.
Yeah,
You got a draw.
yeah, yeah. And I became my career as a draw queen, making draw out of nothing.
Talking about draws, well, I was looking at my games at Renjunet and I didn't remember I got a draw out of Attila.
Oh, nice.
So must have been Attila's early years. It's just some heavy name dropping here, but I was waiting for a good moment to slip it
Yeah,
in. But
it just
I
yes.
thought I thought that was a good point, good moment. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got
Also,
some.
I got my draw with Greggy as well. So yeah,
Wow.
you need to put that up.
Yeah, draw is not a win, but it's
Yeah.
still if you're playing best of the worlds and
Yeah. Exactly.
in
You are
these
happy
games.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, I remember my game with Teovan because we made the full board. That was also draw. Like I don't know why I'm remembering just the draws. That's weird. Yeah.
It's a special feeling when you're offering a draw and the other person is like, should I or
Sh-
should I not? Yeah. The one that
Actually, I don't remember if I ever like offer the draw. It was always like from the other side. I don't
mm,
like to offer it because I don't think I can read like in the situation if there is something on the other side as well,
mm.
and if the opponent thinks there is something, so I don't want to like offend him to offer the draw.
It's not an offense. I was playing the second table for was it 2008 Team World Championships of Renju in Helsinki as an organizer. I was playing against Wu Hao in Chinese first team. I've
Uh-huh.
offered him. Was that 2006 or 2008? Samuli or Ivo can verify that. But I offered after 25 moves or draw, and he took it. So
Oh, nice.
he was like 7 down. I was like 2 down. He didn't know. So
Nice.
so it's not an offense. It's an offense if you're offering 5 draws in one game early
Yeah. Yeah.
stages, and
Okay.
then it's like go for it if you think you can get away with it. I checked as I said, the play okay stats, and out of 1,000 games plus, you had 9 draws. So I figured you're not a big favor of offering draws either.
Yeah. It's just like I then I just started to make fun to offering draw like in the beginning of the game, like even before the opening. Like draw.
Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Why not? Maybe somebody's in a really bad hangover and they just wanna go to sleep. Has
You just
happened.
need to go for lunch, right?
Has happened. Yeah. So this is fourth move, fifth move. So it's kind of forced to play a little bit more somewhere, bit
Yeah,
more coherent. White is bringing its center. Black is getting a connection. White doesn't care. Yeah.
yeah. And about this time, I was thinking that I'm like really, really in a bad position. So I wasn't hoping for a draw. So the draw was really nice result, I would say.
Okay, now you're getting the tempo with this move
Yeah.
and that move. You're getting the tempo, getting the initiative.
Yeah, and then I usually just like block it as well. So
It's not bad to, initiate your own tempo, initiate your own attack whilst, taking the resources and space for your opponent. So
yeah,
if it's only blocking, then, not really good. But I don't know if that's necessary to take, but
yeah, I think
who
that
am I to say? Who am I to say?
yeah, and around that time I was like hoping for a draw. So
Yeah.
like usually I when I get this far, then I'm just starting to think about the draw and just playing for the draw, to be honest.
Yeah. In Renshu, the great players, the world champion players, especially when they're playing white, they just start the game when it's like this because of the forbidden moves. You
Yeah,
can you can
yeah,
for you can make a forbidden move in Renshu with any kind of open three, any kind of
yeah, that's
any kind
true.
of four double and then overline. So when there is a lot of stuff
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
board, then you can start scheming and just exploiting and making some tricky plans. So when lesser players like myself, when I get to this many stones on the board, I get like, yeah, I'm getting half a point out of a great player. And I can,
yeah, and
in
then
10
just like
years, I
oh
can,
no.
I can, I can tell about this story that I gotta, and I start getting, anxious that yes, I get a draw. This feels good, and the other player is just getting ready to get war. They're not like if I'm playing black, they're not, yeah.
Yeah,
Samuel is
that's
yep.
that's the thing about Ranchu. It's like the pulse. Oh, I hate the forbidden moves.
Samuel was commenting maybe in Tallinn, so maybe that was 2006
Yeah,
of the Wuhan.
and Peroxid asked why is the Sazava 2020 my favorite tournament, because during the Corona, it is supposed to be Czech Open, and we decided not to go, like just leave the tournament because of the Corona and the restrictions and so on. And instead of that, we went to a peroxide cottage and played little tournament by ourselves. That was fun. Like I really like that in Czech we do other things than the tournaments, also like the gomoku camps during the summer, and we also went for the winter one, like bit of skiing, bit of gomoku playing, poker as well, I
Wow.
think. Yeah. And that's really fun, and I really enjoy that we are meeting in different environment than the tournament.
Who do I have to bribe to get an invitation to
Well, you need to go to
such a?
Czech Republic. Come on.
Yeah, I will. After
Okay.
Tallinn, it's my favorite destination for Gomoku and Renju.
Good.
I've been paid to say that. So yeah,
Oh, so it's Czech Republic, actually.
yeah. No,
Yeah, yeah.
it's
Okay.
great. And maybe you can like I've been to Czech Republic for Renju for a good for Gomoku for I don't know 4 times I like to say. Once in Pardubice and I think 3 or 4 times in Prague.
Yeah, you mean the Team Gomoku
Yeah, yeah,
World Championships when we ended up on Petrin like 3 a.m. or something like that?
yeah. That was awesome. If like I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if you want to go there, but yeah, we should tell that story. I'm sure, like I didn't know if
Oh,
that's borderline, like but like I'm all for it. I think it's a great
oh,
like
that
that
was
was.
so funny.
I have to
Oh,
say a disclaimer.
love
I
that.
that was when I was still drinking. I was a bad boy for half my life, like 18, 20 years. So I was still drinking a little bit. I don't drink anymore, besides some tea and some like children's beer. Children don't drink beer. No, no, no. I'm getting demonetized for my
Oh,
millions on YouTube if I say something like this. But no, it was a great night out.
yeah,
Absolutely great memory, and
it was really good. Yeah.
yeah,
And I remember that, like, I wasn't like at the tournament, but my only response was to make the diplomas. And, like, it was the night before the closing ceremony, right? I think. And I
yeah.
needed to finish the diplomas in the morning.
It wasn't
And
the
I thought,
last. It wasn't the last night, was it? Because
no,
we
no,
still
no, 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 I
we
don't
still
think so.
yeah we still had, but I had a game. I had to play Asso, who was there as well in the
Yeah,
morning,
yeah, yeah.
and
But
then
he was with us as well, so.
somebody who has been in the sessions in the podcast on a previous episode, but because he was not 18-year-old, I'm not gonna mention his name, but you can
Yeah,
guess who that might have been. He
yeah,
told me that he was 18, so and I did not buy him alcohol because in Prague you can buy alcohol even if you look like 16, I
yeah,
think. So, but
yeah. That's
su-
true.
super fun like night out. We were at the park. We were walking like what is this like a very steep hill
That's
park.
mean.
You introduce it to the world, and maybe you'll get
Uh,
some players, some fans visiting some of the tournaments.
yeah, so basically there is a hill in Prague, and on top of it there's, we call it like little Eiffel Tower. It's called Petřín,
Yeah,
and there is nice park around it, and
very nice.
yeah, and we ended up sitting on the bench with the view of Prague, like drinking beer,
Until
and
morning.
until morning, and we saw the sunrise from there.
Yeah,
It was really, really nice. Yeah.
I'm I have to say again, I'm not doing anything like that anymore because I'm old
Yeah,
and
neither
I
do
don't
I.
drink anymore. So, but great memory, and that's why you're young sometimes. And
Exactly.
I knew I had to play Asso, who was there at night as well. I had to play Asso in the morning, so
Yeah,
we basically we took an Uber from there to the tournament hall, played that
yeah,
game. I don't know if I offered him like let's play 2-minute blitz rule. We didn't, but like it would have been terrible if he wanted, like, insisted having 3-hour game.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I really needed to go to bed, and
Yeah,
yeah.
same as me. I was like meant to finish the diplomas because there were other people I haven't prepared the diplomas for, and I fell asleep on the keyboard. So yeah.
What kind of, if you can shamelessly now promote any Czech tournaments, just tell. You have Fish Party, then you have this tournament which have been, where you got your third. I don't dare to try to pronunciate it.
Yeah. So usually during the spring we have the fish party, which is in Hradec, and that's the only one which is just like for the Czech Federation. Like, I mean, like organizing by Czech Federation, because then in July we have Czech Open, but that's part of like
MSO.
the bigger festival in Pardubice.
Really nice. Pardubice was really cool.
Yeah,
Mind Sports
yeah,
Olympiad.
that's the
thing.
one.
Yeah.
And then in autumn we have Deskohraní in Prague, but that's also part of the like board game festival.
Okay.
And sometimes we had like tournament after the grand final in Brno, like after the high school tournament. So we were trying to put the youngsters to play like with us.
That's so smart.
So
that's so smart.
So usually the grand final was on Friday.
Yeah.
And for the Saturday and Sunday we had the tournament in Brno.
That is smart. That is
Yeah.
smart. And every year you'll get good new players who have been playing at least the basics. They know some strategy and they have
Exactly.
the
It's really
interest
nice
to play.
to get the new players.
That's a good tip for any organizer out there who thinks how to get new players. Utilize your schools and then have championships with the schools and then go and get the best players.
Exactly.
Wow.
Because
Makes sense.
students want to get free time, so they will go to the tournament.
Yeah. Maybe you can also do credit points. I'm sure Martin next week will say a few words as well to that. We had our prep session already, and he has some stories as well. But he's doing some teaching, and
Nice.
I'll let him do. But this is just a teaser, for the next episode as well. It's gonna be good. Höbemäki is a great storyteller, and some good stuff prepared there as well. So looking forward. That's next week on Friday on Twitch, the live stream, and I don't know when in YouTube. I have time to cut this. Anyways, anything else on your heart at the moment?
Well, not really.
I'm looking forward to meeting you on next live events, and
sure.
I'm looking forward to playing a couple of games as well against you if you have time.
Yeah, definitely.
So shall we take a couple minutes of breathing break?
Yep.
I need some water.
Yeah, me too.
So let's do 10 minutes with 2 seconds.
Okay.
Renju Taraguchi. That's
no,
so cheeky.
I'm not
That's
playing
so
that.
cheeky. Yeah. just kidding. Let's do unrated. Let's do Undo. We'll do a fun game. Can ask for Undo if need be. Let's see where I get this.
Draw.
I'd be happy. I'd be super happy for a draw.
Me too, to be honest.
Can we
Oh,
can we
okay.
can we agree this a draw and just move on?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
that's my that's my strategy for
Luck
the
luckily I have the
tournament.
board here. You won't see if I do some moves here and analyze.
No, I can see the board, so
You can see the you can't see it properly. And I have a super extra stone. That's my stress toy. You see it? That's a stone. It's
oh,
a super move. If I make a,
cool.
it's
That's double move.
that's a double move.
Oh,
These are nice little stones. Cool little things. So I like to keep them around. They're not special or precious or anything, but I like the set. And I believe this was actually from Prague. So I bought a couple of
really?
bowls,
Nice.
couple of nice little bowls from a very very old tree.
Oh, that looks fancy.
It's really fancy. Just bragging a little bit. I'm keeping them here as a decoration, just production fancy bits there. I don't know what the studio ends up looking at after a while, but basically, just before we start, I'd like to say a couple words about the studio. So, last episode, the first 4 episodes was actually in my kitchen, and last Friday, I took the afternoon and I took all the monitors to my living room and I made a studio. It's not ready yet, but it's pretty cool. So, hello, hey, and then got another camera here. Hotkey there as well. That was the first time I'm using OBS hotkey. So I hope that threw you off a little bit and maybe you forgot
Yeah, sure.
all your preparations now.
Well, yeah, my preparation, sure. I'm analyzing all evening. Haven't slept because of playing with
Sorry.
you.
So I'm always forgetting I can't move it once it's done with OBS. I can't move it anymore. So we won't see some of the chat, but I guess it's okay. Or should I? Maybe I'll make it a little bit smaller that we see some chat. Yeah, that should be all right, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I always forget there's a lag, but I guess, and I just said I'm always forgetting I can't move it unless. All right, okay. Good luck.
Good luck to you too. Oh, yeah. I don't have to start.
You don't have to start. Oh,
Yes.
I can't play pro long. I can't play any schema because I don't have any. I have to do something semi corner. Is this corner enough? I think I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay.
Is that corner enough?
Like, first thoughts are like smoke two, smoke two, smoke two.
Yeah, but trust
Every
me,
time.
there's no. Yeah, let's do a swap two, just for the fun of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is a long opening, but it's away. Maybe it's good for black. Maybe it's not. I don't know.
This one.
Oh, they're so far away. Friendship player in me is getting like terrified. Why are the moves so far away?
Because it looks nice.
It doesn't. It
Yeah,
does
it does.
not. No. What you can see my analysis as well. So I'm now thinking like this line would be like instinctively you're making 2, but then you would block here. Maybe you won't. If I start blocking, you will just win, right?
Or I would just start blocking as well. So
Hey, that sounds good. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do
yeah,
yes.
game of blocking.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I placed a move, but it looks irrelevant. I'm just waiting for you to take tempo, then I start blocking and then I win.
Okay, nice plan.
All right. All right. It's so super scary. You have like a line here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe I
just
can
like
block it. Maybe I can block it and I can make a 3. But like as a meme, I like it. If it was diagonal, I would take that like line, but it's like a horizontal vertical thing, then it's not as valuable. So you want to go here?
where?
Here. Yeah, the lag.
Oh yeah,
8. I
that's a
think
nice one, right?
you really like that point.
So you would put the white there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if I take that, then you probably take something even better, like here. That's not nice. I'm actually gonna just yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm kind of using my intuition to just try to force some patterns that I can recognize from Renchu and just force you not to play, far white, but just make a mini center in the corner and then play from
Yeah.
there. That makes sense.
It's really weird to see that, like how you are moving the mouse, so you can
Yeah.
actually see the kind of thinking of your opponent.
Yeah. I like this, and it's kind of a new thing as well. Like I've been doing this, not recorded streams, but we've been playing with Kari, a good friend of mine in Helsinki, and I've been twitching these out loud, like analyzing when I'm thinking, and we're playing Taraguchi Renche. It's
Uh-huh.
super nice to do. Like he's not listening, I hope. Well, he's been winning, so maybe he is listening at my Twitch. He's listening this now. Shout out to Kari, but uh, it feels like he's a little bit stronger than me now. But it's been interesting to play and analyze at the same time and try to learn that way. And maybe it's entertaining. I don't know. I don't think for gomoku players seeing me playing, I don't think there is any value.
Yeah. It's like when Martes called me that I'm the generator of random moves.
Yeah. Just gonna take this. Just gonna take this. I'm playing it safe. I don't know.
Oh
It's
yeah.
it seems like very cowardly to play 3 line before there is any like just feel like I want to give you some initiative and then just block because blocking is fun.
No,
Blocking is
no,
fun.
I want to block. Yeah, let's do this one.
Yeah, I get to do some more blocking. Yeah, I get to do some more blocking.
Oh, come
Yeehaw.
on.
Kari just mentioned, yeah, he's not listening to my random thoughts on our games. But yeah, we started playing with Kari. We started playing long time ago, almost 20 years ago, and
Oh, nice.
yeah, we've been more or less equal throughout the years. Through the years, we've been more or less equal. So here, I take that exchange, unless you have something else. It looked to me like a fair exchange.
Yeah.
And now I can get to center first. No?
I hope not. I'm kinda lazy to count, to be honest.
Looks strong.
But there might be something.
Yeah, have to take this.
Or maybe not.
Yeah, and that's not enough. Can't even use. There's no cut. Very, very nice. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, I got to one. I won't end up with 0.
All right, maybe we'll have to do two out of 3. That's
Okay.
a cheeky way, when you lose the first one.
Yeah.
They best
Let's go with
best
the
out
ant.
best out of 3. No.
Yes.
I knew there was something like this was coming, And
Yeah.
you have to know these, because otherwise you're like, I don't know. So I'm gonna do swap 2. That's what I promised.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I love to play this opening during the high school tournament because either the people thought they knew it, so they were like so confident in it, and actually they didn't, or they saw it for the first time and just like played the white like in the middle or something like that.
I
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know. Like, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what to like. what to do. You have 2 here, and then after 5 moves, you have 2 white and 3 black. But you could, I don't know. I have a couple minutes to figure it out. So see me scramble. See me. Uh, I'll do something like this.
Okay. I like playing black in this open, so
Okay.
I just choose black.
You took black. Are you
Yeah.
sure you can still undo?
No, I want black. So you don't want the white one, right?
Okay. No, I think white is good.
Yeah, I let you play. Like, you can lead the game.
Yeah, let's do this.
I have more
Like,
for blocking.
yeah, but like, I can force you to take some initiative, right? Now you have to
Yeah,
play
that's true.
here, so I can block. See, and I get 1 stone closer here.
Okay.
Then you're tempted to use that line here.
Yeah.
And then I can block again.
No.
No.
Yes.
All
No more
right.
blocking from your side.
Okay. Oh, you have no idea how much I can see potential things to block here.
Yeah, you can just block everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I can do a little bit of initiative, eh? And I would have a spot to block again. See?
Sure. Go for it.
Question is more daring
Where?
one here on the upper side, but is there something? This is not enough space for a 5. I don't think you have anything. I'm actually gonna test it. Do you think you have anything there? Do you want to play low? I don't have to count it. It's enough if you count it.
No, it's like
And then I can do this. See?
nice one. Let's play this one.
VCF. Right
Yep,
there. Cheeky.
exactly. Just like
Very sneaky, very sneaky. Almost didn't see it.
oh crap. Well, the almost is not enough.
Yeah. Doom, 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 doom. You can't hear me, right?
Yeah, I can.
Doom, doom. Maybe. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom.
Oh, counting.
But maybe there is an escape. And if there might be an escape, like giving you that move, this move is not super bad. If I play here C5,
I would play C6.
You don't have to say it, and I don't trust you at all. You're bluffing. You're bluffing. But you,
Try it.
yeah, but you might take that. You might take c6, and after
Oh,
that,
sorry, I would play something like M10. Definitely.
mhm, I think I think I think you might get away with it because there's not anything after that. So I'm gonna give you e6. My justification for doing this is only because I have less than 6 minutes of time, and
Then I would be just like normal booking.
yeah,
Oh.
I don't know if there is anything. I just feel like I have to try, and I don't want to use my minutes to calculate.
Yeah, and that's about the online playing. Like just like you can see the minutes like going down and down, dropping, and just feeling the pressure to play.
Yeah.
It's more of the blocking from my side.
Yeah, I was hoping something like that, but not really. Not really, because now I'm like blah. Where to
Yeah,
where
this is the
where to
situation
where to
when you
develop?
yeah you need to find the like miracle move.
Ah, you mean like I need to find? Okay, I can do that. No, I'll be a little bit like I just say okay, I don't want to play that. I want to just develop here.
Okay, sure.
And then when you start doing something, I start blogging.
Go for it.
It's a nice looking movie there. Hello, Stepan. No pressure for you.
Yeah, sure. You need to cheer on me. I'm sure.
Yes. I'm using about 5 seconds too much every single move than I would prefer to with approximately 3 minutes on the board.
And now there's more space for me to block.
Yeah,
Yay.
for me too. No need to attack now. This is nice and like friendly. Should I take this or this? If I take this, you go there. If I take this, you go here. Right, no. That's better for me. Maybe you have something else, but I don't have time or energy to figure it out.
I just have no idea what to play. Like, this is the situation when I usually end up, like, trying some random moves, just like somewhere. What was that?
Sincere reaction. Random moves. No
Yeah,
structure, just random moves. You see the...
not at all.
Yeah, yeah. Ah, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. And where can I block?
That's the question, right?
That's a
Oh
block.
no.
That's a block.
Oh.
Yes, that is a block. White can win with 6, right? That's an advanced.
No.
That's an advanced.
No, we are playing gomoku, not playing two.
Oh yeah, that's right. No way. This is messed up.
I wouldn't be playing with black if I'm playing Cranchu.
Yeah. What are you trying to do with that? You don't have any lines. That's blocked now.
I blocked you. If you mean
Yes,
the
you did.
E10.
Yes, you did. I uh, I don't know how to get tempo because there's nothing. I don't know how to get tempo. This is embarrassing.
Yeah, that's my thought. Like most of the game. Like, how do I?
Like I don't know, but I can't take it to 0 second either. So I'm just gonna give you the option to start doing something, and then I start blocking, and then I
Okay.
oh it's overline.
Yeah, it is.
Shh.
So, is there something? That seems I should be counting now, but oh, again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, Peroxide is saying lose by time. I think, yeah, that would
I
be a
can time
good,
you.
that, it's a good, it's a good excuse, you know. Yes, I lost, but it was a time trouble.
Oh, yeah, yeah, sure.
Sure, yes. But no, it's starting to look really, really dangerous here anyway, so I don't think this is a time trouble anyway. I'm regretting my move there. Should have just blocked.
I'm not able to count anything, to be honest. Oh, crap.
As long as you don't play like a stop move here where I can't block anything, but it just creates all kinds of lines. As long as you don't do something like that, I'm fine.
That was what I was thinking about.
Yeah, I was afraid of that, and I tried to use reverse psychology. It was my idea. I actually won, right?
Yeah, sure.
No.
How about this one?
Where can I block? I can block everywhere.
Sure, go for it.
I can block here. I can block you here. I will try and block you somewhere, but which one? Try this.
I think I just messed up the situation.
Maybe. See, I bluffed you not to play that super, like, strong move there. It's a bit of a Daniel Negreanu move.
I can still time you, so it's fine.
Absolutely, you can. 45 seconds, I can make at least 3 moves.
I don't know what to play.
Maybe 4.
Yeah, that's really comforting.
Oh no! Don't do like that. I can't block you clearly anywhere.
Exactly.
That is so. That's like. That's not fun.
Yeah, it is. I like the peroxide comment that I'm the fastest woman in Czech gomoku because, like, come on, there is such a. Oh, look.
Ah,
Did you
nice.
see that?
I did
Yes.
not see that.
Yeah. Override.
All right. How about that? Yeah, I can't take third lose. I'm pretty confident I would lose you the third time. So, and two losses. I'm fine with that. It's not.
Come on, you lost with the fastest woman in Czech in gomoku.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do. Okay, we'll do another one. Are you good for third one?
Yeah, sure.
There's the people close to me. They know there is a little bit of a masochist in me, and so I don't mind. Let's have just for fun. I've got nothing to lose, so just for the funsies, we'll do a little bit like that. It's almost the same as before.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I start playing seriously.
Okay. Me too.
Oh no! That was also oh no, by the way. Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, I might have a gambling addiction as well because like I was prepared mentally to lose 2 games, but now I'm like, okay, I can extend that to 3.
Oh. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Yes. Batman. Maybe that's a card. Boom. Doom, 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 doom. That's a card. Can go here. And you get an open double 3. That's not. It's not good. Huh. Why did that happen? That wasn't the plan.
Yeah, I sometimes get the moves and get the
You got like 2 and you block that. Ah. Huh.
yeah, sometimes you just play the move and after that you're just looking like, oh wow, that was really good one. And
Yeah.
like,
That's nice. But it's okay. I think. I'll give you that. And I'll do like this.
okay. Oh, I don't like that. Hmm.
Hmm.
You are not supposed to be blocking.
Yeah, I didn't see like a natural development. Stepan is saying we need somebody third who will comment your game.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think nobody. Well, like it's brutal.
exactly.
If you actually know what you're doing and then you're commenting like 2-3 levels below of the, like I'm talking about my game, not your game there.
It's gonna be like, I don't know why they are playing this, or
Yes.
like, oh, that makes completely no sense.
Yes.
And
Yes.
That's gonna be it.
Yes. Yes. So I'm now thinking this one somehow, or just actually block that because I can block. And I think you have to take the inner one. I think, yeah, because of this.
Yeah.
So you have to take the inner one, not the lower one. I don't think you dare to go here. Uh, and I don't mind giving you that point. And I can take this because that line doesn't hurt me at all, but this might.
Hmm. How about something like this? And there you go.
All right, good.
I have no idea. I can start book again.
Good. I was afraid of that. Somehow I was hoping for that, but I was afraid of that. Yeah, I was kind of bluffing that you would take it here.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but you know. I'm just counting on that you would be so lazy to count it.
Super slow. I am not only lazy but super slow.
Hey,
I get to block your three, then it makes me feel good inside. Like it's not the worst move. It's not the worst move on the board if I block a three. Kids, don't listen to my advice. These are not like sound gomoku advice. At all.
yeah, if you can block, just block. Ah, oh, this doesn't look nice at all. Yeah, sure. Who is that one?
Well done. No excuses.
Yeah,
Congrats. Well played.
you said that the Twitch host get what he or she wants, so I wanted to win. So thank you. You let me.
Absolutely. No letting there. Like my brain is screaming more, 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 more. But no. I think it's good. I enjoyed the games. I hope you'll play some more later someday.
Yeah, so definitely.
We could do some gaming if you allow me to stream and analyze my things. Maybe you
Yeah,
join
but
the stream as well. I don't know if you're into that later on as well, but like I think this is nice enough content, and I think that it doesn't have to be the best level or even intermediate good level of play to make it interesting. As long as the opponents are somewhat similar level.
yeah.
I'm having to choose very carefully my words here, but like I did my best. I couldn't do better than that. That the last game was probably like quick gomoku what I can do now. So there is no
Yeah.
excuses. Um, but I'd like to play some more, and I don't know if my aim is to get good. Probably not, but just enjoying the games, and better player won today for sure. um, so at this stage, you have anything else on your mind?
Not really. No, I'm fine.
I really want to thank you for the session today. It has
Yeah,
been
thank you
absolute
for inviting me. So,
an absolute pleasure having you as a guest, and please let me know if you have any feedback, or if you want to play later on. I'll probably ping you a message tomorrow, or a couple of days, and let's play.
yeah, sure, why not?
Let's play.
I'm going out for a weekend, so no games on the weekend. Sorry.
No games on the weekend. All right,
No.
but it was great discussion. Great to see that you're doing well, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at one of the tournaments in the future again. Maybe in
Yeah,
Czech
hope so.
Republic,
Yeah,
maybe somewhere else.
yeah.
All right, and let's see if I can do this. Yeah, and if you enjoyed the episode, click that like button for me, will you? That's for the YouTubers. For the Twitch followers, do follow, please. And join our Click of Stones Facebook group, and also leave a comment if you will, or don't. Thanks for watching. Bye!
Bye.